Hi everyone! Today I've tried the new Monster Hunter Rise demo that is out for Nintendo Switch and I want to share some impressions and show how it looks like. You can all download for free for the Nintendo eShop and try it out. Unfortunately, we are bound to only 30 monster hunts, but there is also 2 tutorials that you can play, explore and practice until the game is fully out. If you want to do so, playing the tutorial missions, make sure not to do 30 hunts first, as that will lock the game for you and you will be unable to play even the training missions. You can choose out from 14 weapons for each take. Each setup comes with different armor sets as well. I played the longsword in the previous title, so I'm just gonna stick to it so I don't suck really bad for this video. Too bad you can't dive deep in your equipment stats and perks. For demo that is not available. Okay, the first tutorial will start by explaining to you the tent and supply box mechanics. Not much to say about those, they are the same as in the previous game, so in here you can transfer some items from the supply to your playing inventory, such as additional potions and such. You can always return here to stock up, especially if you miss the potions during the fight. Picking up endemic plants and bugs collects ingredients to craft your usable items, so make sure to harvest as you go.
Please.
I think the most interesting part lies in Wirebug actions. This is what they've added to this title and it will be the main point what will change the battles and movesets. Basically, you have those firefly icons down below. Those replenish as you fight and travel. Each Wirebug action takes either one or more of those to be performed. You can swing and walk the walls, reach higher up areas. I believe a lot of actions will be available using these mechanics and I do like them after a few fights.
Yo, my favorite pupil.
One thing I sometimes hated in the last game was the traveling across the maps. It's not so bad with pointers and such, but slowness of it was just getting on my nerves. Good news, in this game we can mount Rumble and run really fast on the map. It's very simple and convenient to call him and ditch him whenever you like. I like this much more than in Iceborne where you have something similar, but I like this better.
Give it a try. Yeah. Listen up! I've been waiting for
Another new thing here are the Spiritbirds. Consider them as map pickups which will increase some stats. Raising your defense can help, so I'm curious how will this affect the gameplay when we get the full game.
Yeah! Sure thing.
Now, when it comes to mounting monster, we no longer have the claw, but instead we need to soften the monster with Wirebug actions so we can mount them. When you do so, you can ride and move on the map, you can still gallop and run the monster into the wall, to throw him on the floor of course, but most interestingly, you can now attack other close monsters and combine what you see fit. I'm curious which movesets will we be able to use while mounting, like will we be able to eat smaller monsters like some monster did in the previous games. Will be fun.
Give it a try.
course, I guess the mounting of something big and feisty will not be an easy task, like this one was.
Excellent.
The first and easy fight is with Great Izuchi. That one is similar to Tsitsiaku and small monsters from Monster Hunter World, and it's really easy to fight with. The movesets are more or less the same, at least for longsword, plus the new ones come with using the Wirebug actions. I'm still struggling a bit with those. The Helm Splitter move, when you jump and do some serious damage, is part of those new actions and I still didn't master it. Lock on target is something I don't use, but you can if you find it more convenient, of course. I like the dodge though, I pulled it off in couple of occasions, that is why I love the longsword. It's fast, you can counter, you can dance around, cool stuff. You can also try multiplayer, but I did my single runs for this video. That poor bear from the tutorial showed up here, so I mounted the poor guy, launched him into Izuchi, then mounted Izuchi and did the opposite. I just hope those new mechanics will not break the game, meaning it will become easy. So far I don't feel like it, everything seems good, fine. I like upgraded versions of the previous game with a bit worse graphics. I'm sad a bit that last game was prettier, I mean I don't mind the graphics at all, but the endemic life was simply stunning in Iceborne. Here I feel like the surroundings miss that effect a bit.
Time to thrash.
I will now leave you to enjoy this fight a bit. If you want to beat Mizutsune or whatever that one is called, you will have to try harder. I did the best I could, but he did faint me a few times. He is a bit different from what I fought so far. Overall, I can't wait for the full game to be released. Until then, I hope you liked what you saw and heard, and I will see you when the game is out, my fellow hunters. Cheers!